You on this Tuesday. Right now we are getting a bird's eye view of the 405 in the Carson area. As you can see, there is an accident here. Details coming up.
All right, I've got a better view. This is Mount Wilson. Looks pretty nice out there. The sun will be shining sooner today. How it's going to affect temperatures and the winds in my first solar forecast. Great day. The view right now from Mount Wilson showing a few things. The trees in the foreground are moving a little bit. It's not going to be as windy as the past few days because the marine layer is not that strong, but it is a bit breezy. And the other thing I've noticed is that the marine layer, it's not as deep as the past few days. In fact, it's scattered clouds. We're even seeing some patches of blue in the sky. Now, gradually this is going to clear. It's going to happen before lunchtime, and we're going to need the sunglasses. The winds, not that bad. In fact, we're going to get a bit of a relief for our friends up in the high desert. If you do have to travel through the grapevine, that's where it's windy right now. Here's your forecast. Starting off with a few scattered clouds this morning. Fog, not an issue. Drizzle, not an issue. Temperatures are in the 50s. It's nice and fresh. Bring the jacket when you leave the house. The numbers in the desert 53, in the mountains 40. Now, because we're going to get to that sunshine quicker, the temperatures are going to be slightly warmer. 60s at the... Buenos dias, everyone. Happy Taco Tuesday. Today and tomorrow we're going to get to more sunshine, and this is going to cause the temperatures to be slightly warmer. Now, at the end of the week, the marine layer comes back stronger, so our skies will be slower to clear, and that'll cause the temperatures to be cooler. Now, the highs for today are going to be warm in the deserts, and thankfully the winds are not going to be as strong for you. Now, they're not completely going away, but they're not going to be as active. Temperatures are going to be in the 80s in the deserts, and the mountains temperatures are going to be in the 60s. Now, the Inland Empire waking up to some early clouds, but highs today are going to be great. Mid to upper 70s, maybe even some 80s. I'm looking at San Bernardino. They're going to be really close. Over in Orange County yesterday, we were stuck in the 60s. Today, inland highs in the low 70s with early clouds, but better clearing. In fact, we could get the clearing at the coast as well. Now, look at Ventura County. Still a cool day. Hang on to the hoodie, but I think the sunshine will help it feel a whole lot nicer. Same goes for the San Fernando Valley. Highs there are going to be in the mid to upper 70s, 77 in Santa Clarita. And here's your day in LA. 70s this time around in the foothills. Temperatures in the 60s at the coast, with mostly sunny skies. 7-day forecast. The next time I see you right now, ooh, it's getting busy, Holly.
Absolutely, Belen. It's that time of the morning. Good morning to you on this Tuesday. Roland Sproul still over the North 405 in the Carson area after an accident at Avalon, and it's busy out there, Roland. Long Beach to the 10 on the North 405. Speeds in the 30s. Delays start at the 710. It's jammed. That drive's going to take close to an hour. We still have a crash in Carson on the North 110 near Carson Street. It's in the right lane. Right now, delays start at Sepulveda if you're making your way towards the 405. West 10 Drive 5 to the 405. 36 minutes right now. Speeds in the 20s. It is slow through downtown LA and Mid-City. And taking a look at downtown LA, lots of red, especially on the North 5, North 101, West 10, and North 110. Over to you, Adrian.
Thank you.
Whenever the sun is shining, it energizes me.
Feels good.
Yeah. All righty. Temperatures still cool around lunchtime, but with that added sunshine, I think it's going to be nice. Here's what I've got for you. If you have any gatherings or meetings around noon, at the coast, it's going to be 62 cool. The Basin Orange County will have 65, and the valleys in IE will have temperatures around 69 degrees, and we'll have sunny skies. Now, the highs for today are going to be warmer because of that added sunshine, and we're going to get to it a whole lot quicker. Highs are going to be in the 70s in the valleys in the Inland Empire. The Inland Empire is going to come close to 80 degrees for a few cities like San Bernardino, like Hemet. Temperatures over in Orange County, low 70s in Anaheim and Irvine. Yesterday you were stuck in the 60s. A warm day in the deserts. That's where it's going to be breezy. Highs in the 80s, and Big Bear will have temperatures around 64. Now let's go through your day for the LA Basin. We're not going to have to wait as long to see the sunshine. Temperatures are going to be in the 50s until about the middle of the morning. Around 10 a.m. we see less cloud cover, more sunshine, and before noon we're going to need the sunglasses. Around noon we're at 65, and during the early afternoon hours we're looking at temperatures rising into the upper 60s, low 70s for the LA Basin. The sunny skies will continue until the sun goes down. Overnight, clouds move right back in, and tomorrow morning it's another May gray start. The Dodgers play again against the Diamondbacks. First pitch will be at 7:10. Bring the jacket. It's going to be cool for the first inning, 64 degrees. But by the end of the game, chilly, 58 under clear skies. Go Dodgers! All righty, everyone. Take a look at the winds because the past few days have been fierce for our friends in the high desert and even through the low desert. Now, if we take a look at the winds today, you'll notice that our map is not as bright and colorful. Here we are looking at the weather at noon. It'll be breezy at the coast and breezy for our friends in the deserts. And during the late afternoon, we start to see those gusty conditions up in the deserts and even in the Inland Empire, but not like the winds that we have the past few days. Calmer conditions set up as we head into the evening. Now, one other concern, there's many reasons to stay out of the water. The water quality is not great. And here's another thing. We have high surf that's causing large breaking waves and an elevated risk for rip currents. So LA County beaches especially stay out of the water. The surf here 3 to 6 feet. A beach hazard statement is in effect. What's happening in the coming days? Amigos, the temperatures will stay steady today and tomorrow. But at the end of the week, a system lining up in the Pacific Northwest is going to increase our marine layer here, increase the onshore flow, and the temperatures will be coming back down late this weekend for the start of the weekend. That means that the marine layer returns and it's going to be slow to clear. Now, here's a 7-day forecast. No big temperature swings, no big storms, but you are going to notice cloudier skies Thursday and Friday with temperatures coming down. The Memorial Day weekend cooler than normal, and Memorial Day shaping up to be a nice one. Temperatures will be in the 70s for the basin and Orange County. The valleys and Inland Empire, sunnier skies, highs in the 70s, cooler at the end of the week with a deeper marine layer. And as of now, the weekend is shaping up to be nice, highs in the low 70s. The forecast in the desert's warm, 80s, 90s, rays 4 days. And in the mountains, temperatures are going to be in the 60s, breezy at times. At the end of the week, it gets cooler. That's your forecast, everyone. Uh-oh, Holly, what's happening there?
Well, this is an accident that I've mentioned a couple times this hour in the Carson area on the North 110. For more, we go up to News Chopper 4. Now in downtown LA, traffic is crawling along on the West 10. Near Alameda, we have a 2-vehicle crash, and it's a slow drive for folks making their way towards the 405. West 10 Colton to Pomona will take about 45 minutes right now. All looks good through Bloomington and Fontana, but things change once you hit the Ontario area. A lot of slowing between Archibald and Monte Vista Avenue. From there in the Inland Empire, I just mentioned, it's packed on the West 10 through Ontario. It's busy on the West 210 in Rancho Cucamonga and also through Chino on the West 60. So pack your patience on this Tuesday. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Holly.